Assalamu alaikum everyone and a very good afternoon. Uh, as you all know that we the Routes to Success team along with Fun Hunters group led by Miss Saman Rahat. She is also working towards the upliftment of women and she is always organizing these free webinars to educate the women folk on various aspects of their well-being. So, in collaboration with Fun Hunters by Saman Rahat, the Routes to Success team has come up with this webinar of today. The main uh, topic of this webinar is the importance of nutrition in fat loss and your energy levels. That is, even we will take into account the weight management techniques. Our guest, our special guest speaker, who's a qualified nutritionist. Inshallah, she is going to join within few minutes. Till then, I myself, Aalia Jamil, I am a qualified counseling psychologist as well as a life coach, and my main forte is mindset management, which is the mental well-being. So I will be doing a session with you all. It will be the basic, every time when we start the session, since I'm into mental wellness, I focus that I start my session with a breathing, repetition, say a 2 or 3 times breathing repetition, because it brings your mind to a more calmer and peaceful level. So I'll do that session followed by a quick stretch of our shoulder and neck muscles. For women, I would say for everyone, because now the gadget has become so savvy. Everybody is with their mobiles and the laptops and the tabs. So always we are bending our neck. So and it is more prominent in women because in the kitchen also most of the time हमारी neck bend होती है downwards, which puts the most stress on our neck. So we'll do a few stretches which will relieve your neck and your shoulder muscles. So this will not only create relaxation for your neck and shoulder, but also give that calmness to you. So we'll do that, and after that, Radiya will follow on. She will take over the session after me. Okay. So let's do the breathing 3 times. We will do as we do usual. I think now the ones who already attend our sessions, they know by now how are the breathing techniques. When we breathe in, stomach is ballooned out. And when we breathe out, we tuck our tummy in. And we hold on. I always put importance for this breathing technique where we breathe in for the count of 8 and we hold on for the count of 4 and again we exhale for the count of 8. Why this hold is there, because I mostly focus on this holding and breathing in and breathing out because the woman's pelvic muscles become very weak after childbirth and those labor pains and all. So this hold also tightens your pelvic muscles, which is very, very important once you enter that 30 age group and more further. Otherwise, that urine inconsistency and bowel inconsistency happens. So it's better we start from now. So let's start. We'll do 3 rounds of the breathing. We'll sit relaxed, sit very relaxed. And I'll count 8. You'll keep breathing in. And as you breathe in, keep expelling your stomach. Means आपके stomach को balloon की तरह बाहर निकालो. If you want, you can put your one hand on your tummy to feel that it is coming out and going in. Okay. Chalo, let's begin. If you close your eyes, you're more relaxed. First round. Let's breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And hold. Hold for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And exhale. When you exhale, take it in. 1, 2. Exhale out completely till I count. Till 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Well done. Let's do another round. Again, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold, hold. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And release. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good job. The last one. Let's do breathe in. 1, 2, deep breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That was good job. Let's open eyes. I would really, encourage everybody to do this at least 3 rounds. पूरे दिन में इतना सा थोड़ा सा वक्त निकाल के at least 3 rounds इसके करना है आपने and keep that hold. That hold is very important. Sometimes you can lie down also and do it. It's not necessary sitting only. खड़े खड़े भी हम किचन में कर सकते हैं when you're cutting your veggies and all, no? You can do that. It's very, very helpful for your pelvic muscles. Now let's do the stretches little for our neck, which is always, tensed, and our shoulders. So what we will do, first, don't slouch like this. Keep your shoulders this way and relax. Don't make your body tight. Keep it relaxed. Okay, not very loose also, not very tight. Relax and see that your shoulders are out. If not, to check it out, we'll just move it like this and see that it's out. Done. Now what we will do, the first one, watch me. We'll do 2 repetitions of each. When we fold our hands like, like this way, like a namaste thing, and we'll do, so we are looking in front, and when we will do this way, stretch it out, slowly do, don't take a jerk like this, then it will, get a catch something. So when we will do this way, we will move our head also up. 1, 2, 3, 4, this way. Easy? Let's start. We'll do 3, okay? 3 times. 1, back. 2, go slow. Back. 3, back. Yeah. That is, you can do actually 6 repetitions of that, but because we have a specific time, so I'm just showing you can practice at home for more. Now this is the usual rounds for the shoulder releasing. Keep your fingers on your shoulders and let's rotate. 3 times clockwise. 1, 2, and 3. And 3 times anti-clockwise. 1, 2, and 3. Done. Now watch me. What we will do with our hand. If I take my right hand and I'm moving this right hand here, I will look towards the right side. Means right hand is going towards the left and we are turning our head to the right. Then we are taking the left hand and moving towards the right and turning our head to the left. Got it? When we move our hand to the left, head will go to the right, opposite side. And when we go, we'll just wait for 2 counts. Okay, let's begin. 3 rounds of this. Let's start with the right hand. Move it to the left and you look towards the right. Hold. 1, 2. Bring it back. Do very in a relaxing way. Now the left hand, move it to the right and look to your left. Hold. 1, 2. Come back. Now again, once more, move your hand to the left and look towards your right. Look straight and hold. 1, 2, and come back. Now bring your left hand to the right side and look to the left. Hold. 1, 2. These all are stretches to release the tension from your neck and your shoulders. One, we will do this hand. I'll just keep on the back of my head, and this hand, this way, just I will keep it on my back. We are not touching these hands, okay? This is on my head backside, and this way, the palm will be facing out on my back. And I'll do this, and when my right hand is on my head, I will look to the left and try to stretch and look as further as I can and come back. Then we will change our hands and look to the other side. Try to look as far as you can. A little tilt in your shoulders will come. Don't tilt your backs because we are working on our shoulders. Once more, slightly move and try to look as far as you can and back. Now again with the next look. That's it. So basically these exercises can be done while standing also or sitting in the yoga pose also. But since we are in the session, so we have done it in the sitting way. The next is you can just, try to touch. Many of us cannot touch. Bring your right hand behind. This left hand goes. Hold the fingers. I can do it with my right, but I cannot do with my left always. But I'm trying my best. Release. Next. I can't, but I try. So these are the stretches which you can do. Practice them. Inshallah, it relieves the tension. And this is the main, sometimes you are so stressed and tensed, you tell somebody to press your neck, little like that. Not to press your neck to choke you, just to relieve those tensions. So practice these exercises. That was from me. Over to Radiya. Radiya will take over now.
Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. How are you all?
Walaikum salam.
Thank you, Miss Aalia, for the
Walaikum
amazing
salam.
session. A simple warm-up also can do wonders, See how relaxed I'm feeling now. But we all are so lazy, especially me. So a very warm welcome from the team of Routes2Success. I myself, Radiya Sayyed, a qualified in food technology and crafting expert. We are playing a webinar on importance of nutrition in our fat loss and maintaining it. I'll be playing a short quiz. I'll be sharing the PowerPoint. Second, no?
Radhya, what we could do to give equal, chance to everyone, I'll name out the attendee. Even if they
Okay.
are not
Yeah,
on the video, it's okay. They can
great.
unmute themselves
Yes,
and ask.
yes, yes, yes.
So
Okay.
only that person answers and the others listen.
Yes,
Okay.
great.
Let's start
Yes.
with Lakshmi because I can see her in row with us. So
Okay.
this question is for Lakshmi. Yes, Radhya.
Yes. What is a common benefit of consuming fiber in your diet? There are options, four options. Increases cholesterol levels, aids in digestion, causes weight gain, or the last one is decreases energy levels.
Helps in digestion.
Yes, great. The correct answer.
Thank you.
Next is Shapna.
You win good
Shapna.
health, Lakshmi, Miss Lakshmi. You don't win any money in this.
Sorry, come again, ma'am.
You win good health in this.
Thank you, thank you.
The second
Next
one
question
is
for Shapna. Yeah.
the second one is if you were a fruit, which one would you be if you wanted to avoid being a pear? Banana, apple, grape, or berries? Yes.
I think Shapna, I told Shapna, right?
Yes.
Shapna is there.
Yes, Miss Shabna.
Or let's take Saman Baji. I think Shapna is not replying. Saman Baji is there.
Yes. If you
जी समन बाजी आपके लिए है. If you were a fruit, which one would you be wanted to avoid being a pear?
berries.
That's loaded with antioxidants. Good choice.
But the answer
Okay.
is apple. An apple a day
And
keeps the doctor away.
Away.
okay. But I think Radiya here, everybody can choose
Yeah,
what they like.
actually, yeah, they
Yeah,
can say
absolutely.
whatever, but the
Hmm.
correct answer is apple because they say no, an apple it keeps the doctor away. But you can say berries, grape because they all are healthy fruits. Just
I would
avoid being
go for
fair.
banana because banana is lean. I lose. It's a bit
You know,
shame.
Good choice.
berries are most beneficial fruit.
Yeah,
Yes,
very
yeah,
healthy.
they are full of
Very.
antioxidants. Yes,
Yes.
Very, very healthy.
For fruit,
yes,
basically, if I have to intervene, berries
yes,
would be a better, yeah. And you can make it like if you want to say apple, it's just like, pear-shaped people. If you don't want to be apple, then you can be a pear or apple.
yes,
Those are
yes.
just shapes
Like,
of the body.
hmm.
But if you go for nutrients, I think berries takes the cake. Even I know it's an old saying that apple is rich in quercetin, but berries are
Yeah.
superfood. Yeah.
Yeah. Berry is a superfood. Exactly.
So,
Okay,
Miss
Radiya,
Saman, you are a winner. Correct answer.
next
Yes,
question we'll take to Lubna.
yes, yes, Miss Lubna, are you ready?
Yes.
What's the best way to keep your weight loss goals on track? Eat cake every day, keep a food diary, ignore the scale, or only eat green foods?
So food diary, I feel.
Yes, correct answer.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Next question to Alina, Radiya.
Yes.
We'll go to a quick round. So then,
What's a woman's secret weapon in the kitchen? A sharp knife, a magic spoon, a good recipe, or a glass of grape juice? Grape juice, I very subtly replaced it with the glass of wine.
weapon is sharp knife.
Yes, Miss Alina.
Alina, yeah, Alina.
Not able to hear you. She's on mute actually. Yes, Miss Alina?
A good recipe.
Great. Yes. Correct answer.
Then somebody is signed in as Zoom user. This one is for, I can see Zoom user. Or Sudha, let's pass to Sudha.
Which of
Sudha
the
is
following is considered a healthy source of fat? Butter, olive oil, lard, or margarine? Healthy source of fat.
Olive oil.
Oil. Olive oil.
Yes.
Olive oil.
Yes.
what
We all are very
Radiya.
healthy people. Everybody is giving the correct answers.
Okay, now here I have Brinda. Brinda,
Yes.
question is
Okay.
for you.
Which vitamin is known as a sunshine vitamin? Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, or vitamin E?
Vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
Huh?
Vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
Yes.
Okay, now I think Dr. Shaheen.
Okay, Dr. Shaheen. What vegetable is known as the king of the veggies and helps you see in the dark? Broccoli, carrot, potato, or spinach?
Carrot.
Actually, carrot is the right answer. We can add
Carrot.
broccoli and spinach also.
Yeah, but I think carrot, Radiya.
Yeah, yes, carrot, because it has vitamin A. Yes,
Dr. Shaheen said correct, right?
carrot.
Next one to Roshni.
Yes, Roshni. What macronutrient is essential for building muscle and repairing tissues? Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, or vitamins?
Protein.
Proteins.
All are very
Correct.
healthy people, huh?
All are healthy. Very healthy.
Then Amna. Eggs.
What is the primary function of carbohydrates in the body? To provide
To
energy
provide energy.
without
To
options.
provide
Yes, correct answer.
Okay, we'll give the next to Halima. Halima.
Okay, Miss Halima. What is the role of antioxidants in a diet? They provide calories, they boost the metabolism, they protect the body from free radicals, or they increase the appetite.
They protect the body from free radicals.
Yes, correct.
Okay, we have someone in the Muhammad Arham.
I thought it was Yes. Should I ask,
Muhammad,
Baji? Okay.
Yes.
Which of
Muhammad
the
Arham.
following foods is a good source of omega-3 fatty acids? Chicken, salmon, rice, or apples?
Salmon.
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 Yes.
Correct.
Raise your hand.
Then Shukra
Answer the
Fatima.
friend. What happens? Fatima, they didn't ask in your school. You have to raise your hand, then they will call the name. It is not like that.
Sugra Fatima.
Yes. Yes, Kubra Fatima, can I ask you which type of diet focuses on reducing the carbohydrate intake? The Mediterranean diet, ketogenic diet, paleo diet, or the vegan diet?
The main focus is to reduce carbs and more of proteins. I'm giving hint. It's a very famous one, you know.
If anyone wants to answer it,
I think some
Ketogenic.
chat.
Ketogenic.
yes, keto diet.
Then we have Hina.
What is the
Radiya, the
primary
next
macronutrient that should be reduced for effective weight loss?
Hina.
Carbohydrate.
Proteins, fats, carbohydrates, and fiber.
Carbohydrates.
Yes.
Then next for Khatija.
Ms. Khatija got a technical question. What is the term for the number of calories your body needs at rest to maintain the basic functions? TDEE, total daily energy expenditure, the basal metabolic rate, active metabolic rate, or the resting metabolic rate? If anyone else wants to answer, they can answer.
We can have Aisha Huda is there. She can try. Or Sharda. The ones who have not answered.
Is it active metabolic rate?
It is the BMR, the basal metabolic rate.
Okay.
Next, Radiya, the next question.
Everybody answered, Miss Aalia?
iPhone, there is someone's name coming as iPhone.
iPhone
I can
3.
see. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Why is hydration important for weight loss? It increases the calorie intake, it helps control our appetite, it has no effect on weight, or it is only important for athletes?
Control appetite.
Control appetite.
Yes.
Control appetite. Yes.
Yes.
Amal,
have answered
question.
anything?
Next question, someone I can see, Amal.
Yes. What is the role of protein in a weight loss diet? It increases muscle mass, it reduces hunger, it boosts metabolism, or all of the above?
Increases muscle mass.
Yeah, that is also a correct answer. If anybody else wants to answer.
All of
I think all of
Yes.
above.
Yes, all of the above. Yes.
4 more to go, Radiya.
Yes.
Okay.
If everybody finished, then we can answer.
Sharda, I think Sharda has to. What is the?
What is the primary benefit of meal prepping? Saves time, reduces food waste, helps control portion sizes, or all of the above?
All of the above.
All of the above. Yes, correct.
Then Reba, Radiya. Next
Yes.
to Reba.
Yes, Miss Reba. What is the most common mistake people make when trying to lose weight? Drinking enough water, skipping meals, eating more fruits and vegetables, or tracking the calories?
Skipping meals.
Skipping meals.
Yes, correct.
Okay, next to Trisha.
Which of the following is the benefit of regular physical activity? Increases energy levels, decreases the stress, supports weight loss, or all of the above?
All of the above.
All of them. Correct.
And the last one to Sharika.
What is the impact of fiber on a weight loss? Increases hunger, decreases the satiety, increases feelings of fullness, or has no effect on weight?
Increase feeling of fullness.
Fullness. Yes. Fullness, right? The C one. Yes.
Yes.
That's the correct answer. And now this one is for Miss Aalia.
Because I
Yes.
eat lots of
Which of these is a high protein snack? Potato chips, Greek yogurt with nuts, candy bar, or white bread?
That's
I-
B. Yogurt
Can
with
I answer
nuts.
this question?
Yes,
Because I,
please.
yes, the yogurt with the nuts.
Yes, yes. I'll give you another question.
Okay.
It was at yes. What this one? Which of the following is a whole grain? White rice, quinoa, instant oatmeal, or white bread?
Quinoa.
Yes, correct. Yes, everyone finished, Miss Aalia?
Yeah, almost, I think. Yeah. Anybody who hasn't got it?
Why isn't instant oatmeal?
No, instant
It's not a
oatmeal. No,
whole
it's
grain, ma'am.
Grain. Okay. The oat is also just, it is beaten grain, na? That way.
It is not
But
a whole
whole
grain, but
oats, if you take, not the whole. Here it's saying instant oats, no, not the
yeah,
whole oat. Whole oats
yeah.
are different than the instant oatmeal.
Okay. Okay.
So that was a very short quiz. Lovely, everyone. Everybody answered correctly. Everybody are very actually healthy people. So now let's welcome our guest speaker, a certified nutrition and fitness expert, Miss Hafeeza Fathima. Let's all give her a warm welcome. Yes, Miss Hafeeza Fathima.
Assalamu alaikum to you all.
Walaikum assalam.
Namaste
Walaikum
and
assalam.
good afternoon to everybody. And what a fabulous job by Aalia Baji. She did such great breathing exercises. And then Radiya, oh, wow, hats off to you. A very good quiz. So, having said that, I can say our audience is very, very, very well informed. So, what we'll do here is the topic is the importance of nutrition in fat loss and, of course, our energy levels. And I'll give a short presentation and I'll walk you through the few slides, but most of you seem to know most of these things. But we'll walk quickly through the slides and then we can have a question and answer session. So, more about me. I have multiple certifications from Neptune, from IIN New York as a gut health coach, and also from Shaw Academy. And I've written 2 books. Let me share my screen. Yeah, there is 1 minute. Why is this not coming up?
We'll do is the session will be expiring in 1 minute. We'll just restart with another link. So it will be easy for you to share and everything. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Everybody stay tuned in. So you join in back because the
Yes.
expert speaker
Yes.
has to update us with all her
Yes.
knowledge and
We'll be just back in
figure-
4 minutes. Yes.
There. And so share. Can you guys see the presentation?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So just before that, if I may, I would like to give a small introduction about myself. So, so I guess this is not happening. Can you see the screen? Alchemize yourself.
Yes, we can see.
Yeah, okay. So that's one of my books that's available on Amazon. Okay. And then I have written 2 books, basically. Nutrition Simplified. This is also available on Amazon. And then I have a course on Udemy, the easiest way to lose weight. And this is my YouTube channel. It's at IIN Fathima. Like if you go, let me share my, yeah. So you can see that I had to lose 20 kgs, in fact, 22 kgs myself in order to, realize that nutrition is such a wonderful thing and I should also help others what I've learned. And then after losing 22 kgs of weight, I started, taking up, many more courses, getting to know about this, getting my certifications so that I would get a deeper understanding of this and bring awareness among people. So having said that, like, I guess you guys will understand that somebody who's lost weight, something as much as of 8-year-old will be able to help you guide through this. Yeah. So when back to the presentation. Yeah. So it's on the screen, right? So the role of nutrition and fat loss and energy levels. So it says there, I wanted you all to guess what is the percentage of the role that the nutrition plays, but I've written it there, so it's about 70%. So what you put at the end of the fork determines most of it. There are 5 pillars. I guess most of us know that exercise is important, sleep is important, managing stress is important, and of course, nutrition plays the biggest role. Now, the fundamentals of nutrition, I think most of our audience here knows macronutrients. They contain carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, and micronutrients contain vitamins and minerals. And then there is, of course, fiber and hydration. They all play an important role. Then fundamentals of calories. This is a little of a nuance. Every 1 gram of carbohydrate has 4 calories, and every 1 gram of protein also has 4 calories. But every 1 gram of fat has 9 calories. Carbs are our preferred source of energy. There are 2 sources, the fat and your carbohydrates, that's sugar. Proteins are a building block of our body. And fats too are important because the human mind, you won't believe it, our brain is nearly 60% fat. But fat plays many other important roles. That is only your good fat, not your visceral fat. The good fat, visceral fat is the fat around your organs. That's very harmful for us. Whereas the fat just underneath the skin is amazing. It keeps us warm. It helps with, absorbing nutrients that are fat-based nutrients, vitamin A, E, and K. Please, can we mute the mics so that there's no, we'll give, at the end of this presentation, we have question and answer session. So, and we'll then talk about it. So I was saying the fats also as important. Energy sources, like I said, are 2. There is sugar that comes through all carbohydrates, and that's a preferred source. and the other one is your fat. That comes into play once your sugar is depleted in the body. It's like somebody who's getting a regular income. Okay, you people have a regular income, and you're spending your salary all the time, but your savings are kept safe, right? But somebody who doesn't have a regular income is dipping into your savings. So it's like that. So unless, like, we deplete the amount of sugar that's present in the body, we won't be able to burn fat. Then why quality and quantity of calories matter? Choosing nutrient-dense whole foods helps regulate hunger hormones, stabilizes blood sugar levels, and provides essential nutrients to overall health. In contrast of consuming calorie-dense, low-nutrient foods can lead to overeating and derail our fat loss journey. So what did you understand from this slide? What I'm trying to say is nutrient dense. That is when, supposing you take 100 calories of broccoli, okay? And if you take 100 calories of your chips, like, which is more nutrient dense, it's obvious that your broccoli or your spinach, these are, for 100 calories, they give you so much nutritional values. They give you vitamins, minerals, and things like that. Where are the empty calories? So consuming nutrient dense calories, not caloric dense, is important. Why fat loss becomes a challenge during menopause? Even though this is a fat loss, but I took this up so that, like, because most of us are women here and most of us are about 35. So, most of us at least are in a perimenopausal or menopausal phase. So what happens here? Why it becomes a challenge for us? Because hormonal changes leads to increased fat storage, especially around our abdomen. Metabolic rate slows down and muscle mass decreases, affecting fat loss. It's sad, but women lose their muscle mass, their bone density, their metabolism slows down, and all because those estrogen levels drop, and it is the biggest drop in the estrogen level that causes most of the symptoms of menopause. We can of course compensate. How do we compensate here? By eating phytoestrogens like soya bean or edamame, which is a baby version of it, soy nuts, tofu, tenf, miso. Even fruits like plums, pears, apples, grapes, berries, and vegetables like beans, sprouts, cabbage, spinach, and garlic and onions. Guys, especially when your period starts getting irregular, it's very important that you start having these to balance your hormones, So take a note of these, okay? Take a screenshot of this and try to include these food groups, these examples of phytoestrogen, and include them in your diet. It'll make a hell lot of a difference. And then hormonal imbalance due to thyroid. And we're talking about general now again. Another reason why most women put on weight is because of hypothyroidism, a condition where thyroid hormone is low in the body. So we can balance again by doing what? We just have to include two things, that is selenium-rich foods and iodine-rich food. Examples of selenium-rich foods are Brazil nuts, seafood, meat, poultry, and organ meats. And iodine examples that are found are fish such as cod and tuna, seaweeds. I think Chinese eat most of them, but we, I think, can go for shrimps. Shrimps being my favorite, and dairy products. And if nothing else, iodized salt. My house, we always buy iodized salt. So by balancing your hormones, you're halfway there. People tend to, hypothyroidism is a condition, again, mostly in women, and especially after pregnancy. So you can balance this by just including these two, elements, that is your iodine and your selenium. So since we dealt with this, now let me tell you the key principles for fat loss. Of course, calorie deficit. But then again, fewer calories than you burn. That is, if you're sedentary, obviously you have to consume fewer calories. But if you are very active, like maybe me, I work out 5 times a week and I walk about an hour a day. So then you can consume more calories. So obviously you have to consume fewer calories than you burn and to be in that fat burning stage. Then we discuss the nutrient density. Focus on vegetables. So nutrient dense examples are vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats. And preserving your muscle mass, like I said, most women tend to, like most women, but you can keep it up, yeah. So tend to lose muscle and bone density as we age. So what can you do about it? You can increase your protein intake and do resistance training. What is resistance training? It's a strength training, basically lifting weights, lifting your own body, and resistant bands, and sometimes even body weight exercises that creates a resistance in your muscles. So your muscles become bigger and stronger. So from there on, one way of reducing your calories, people are like, okay, you said reduce calories, but I'm hungry all the time. What do I do? And things like that. One interesting way and which I follow myself is intermittent fasting. So obviously, for it to be effective, you have to fast at least 12 hours. I fast anything between 14 to 16 hours. What happens? Caloric deficit is just one of the benefits of intermittent fasting. As your window of eating is reduced, automatically you'll reduce your caloric intake. Increases what other benefit? It increases your insulin sensitivity. So this is very good for diabetics. And there's a very interesting study done about intermittent fasting. That is a return of breast cancer. There's people who are already diagnosed with it. And you tend to, like most people, tend to get their cancers back if they're not careful. But people who fast, it's minimized by 70%. So if you take 10 ladies who had breast cancer, got treated, got rid of it, 70% of those ladies didn't get back the breast cancer because they started fasting. What's more, it increases your longevity and your brain function. So, and it also increases dopamine because the GABA transmitters in your brain are also activated. It goes into autophagy because intermittent fasting, it's very close to my heart and I can talk all day about it. But for this purpose, it helps you reduce the caloric intake. And there may be people who will say, I can't fast, and we'll take questions after that as to why you can't fast and what you can do about it. So we already dealt, like I said, 3 factors. You have to up your protein intake, you have to do your nutrient dense foods, and then you have to reduce calories. These are the factors, main factors as to how you can reduce fat in your body. Like we said, high amounts of vitamins, minerals, and other beneficial nutrients relative to their calorie content. Examples I said are dark leaf vegetables like spinach, then berries, salmon, sweet potato, compared to 100 calories of spinach, which gives you iron, calcium, fiber. The 100 calories from your junk food has no nutrients. So please be mindful as to, I need to move this. So, protein, yeah, but how can I move this? There's some glitches. Let me go there. Just give me a minute in order for me to.
I can see a down arrow in the presentation. You can scroll it.
All of you there. I have all of you there, so I'm not able to move. Yeah, I was able to do that.
Yeah. Yes.
Can I please request you all to close your, or Radhia, can you do it? I think you're the modulator. So I think you have access to closing everybody's mics. right? Protein, the fat loss hero. Yeah, it's become very famous now. Everybody, even the kids, know that protein is so important, and studies keep changing, and the latest research says that protein is very, very, very important. Protein keeps you full, supports muscle retention, and also building, and burns more calories even while you're digesting. Like when you eat carbs, you digest a certain amount of calories, but when you're digesting protein, it takes much more effort for your body to digest protein. So as you're eating also, you burn more calories. Aim for 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal. Examples of non-veg are, of course, everybody knows eggs, fish, chicken, but vegetarian options. People mostly like, what do I eat? I'm a vegetarian. Well, you can eat chickpeas, paneer, tofu, quinoa, and many more options. So then, this doesn't come in the fat loss category, the collagen. But I thought since we're all women and we all need to take care of these three important things in our body, that's our joints, our skin, and our hair, I thought I'll just brief you a little about collagen that also depletes after the age. It starts depleting from 30, 35 itself. So collagen drops in our body as we age, our skin loses its elasticity and starts to wrinkle and sag. Joint starts hurting. People with knees, oh, my knees are hurting, my palms, my joints are hurting, and things like that. And hair loss and breakage occurs. I've faced this. What is collagen? It's a type of protein we need to double up on to support the health of our skin, joints, and hair. So basically, it's an animal protein. So I will give you some examples of collagen. Vegetarian sources, there aren't any vegetarian sources, but our body, if you eat this, will help synthesize your collagen. Like it helps boost the synthesis of collagen in your body. And that especially there must be so many vegetarians here, and they're like, what do I do? Like, you can take supplements, or you can have something like berries, citrus fruits, bell peppers, and garlic. This will help you synthesize. And the non-vegetarian sources, of course, bone broth. I make it at least once a week. I can't tell you how important this is for your bones, for your joints, for your ligaments, and your skin and everything. Bone broth, guys, prioritize it. Poultry, fatty fish, shellfish, and egg whites. All this has collagen. I went a little off track here just to bring awareness among you all. And then what happened? Why energy? Now we dealt, like we said, three things are important. We have to, take in fewer calories than we, burn. And then we have to up our protein, and we have to eat nutrient-dense foods. And then also I said that if you have hormonal imbalances, how you should balance those hormonal imbalances so that you can lose your fat. So having covered that, now we move on to why energy levels will fluctuate. Okay. Nutrient deficiency can cause fatigue, dysfunctional thyroid, which we already mentioned. Hormonal changes, what they do, they disrupt our sleep, increase the stress like cortisol, and affects metabolism. Okay. So blood sugar imbalances, poor dietary choices, all this causes for our energy to slump. So we keep saying energy, I don't have energy, I don't have energy. Nutrient deficiency, let's take this first, okay? Always test for vitamin D, iron, calcium, and your thyroid. Eat a balanced meal and sleep well. Eat magnesium-rich foods in order to help you sleep, okay? And eat iron-rich foods to avoid anemia, a major cause of fatigue. Calcium-rich food for your bone density. And it's also been researched that the energy levels and balances for people who have more obese, you have to intake more calcium. Make sure you're not consuming coffee or tea too close to your mealtime. So what happens? It inhibits especially your iron absorption. And the other way you can increase is whenever you're having iron-rich foods, please have it with vitamin C. This will help you absorb. And what doesn't help you absorb is having coffee and tea too close. Abhi khana kha rahe hain, abhi se chai chahiye. And this will, inhibit your, absorptions, most nutrients. Yeah, so be careful there. So nutrient deficiency is one of the biggest reasons why you feel tired all the time. My daughter was like, she could hardly, she would get up so tired all the time. And when we tested, her iron levels were really low and her vitamin D was low. Vitamin D especially is very, very low in Dubai. You say, "Arey, idhar to bahut sunshine hai, it's shining all the time." But we are all shy of that sunshine, isn't it? We are mostly indoors. We go in the car to the malls, to the offices. We avoid the sun like crazy. So that's exactly why our count is low in vitamin D. So that's the main cause of fatigue. I said vitamin D, iron deficiency, calcium as we age, and thyroid. Okay. And now I'll give you a few examples of iron-rich foods: vegetarian sources, spinach, lentils, chickpeas, tofu, and fortified cereals. I would not go for cereals, but if you can get it through other sources, please do. And like I said, please test your iron levels, your vitamin D levels, your calcium levels, and your thyroid levels. Non-vegetarian sources are lean red meat. Again, I avoid that. Chicken liver, turkey, fish. Okay. And now going to magnesium. Like I said, magnesium helps you sleep. Okay. So magnesium rich foods, it's not only for sleep, even for your bone density and for even relieving your constipation, and also for your muscles. So, but we are here talking about energy levels. In order for us to have great energy levels, we need to sleep and rest well. So, vegetarian sources of magnesium are nuts, almonds and cashews, seeds like pumpkin and chia, spinach, dark chocolate, and avocado. The last two are my favorite. Almost every single day, I have a cube of dark chocolate and I have half an avocado. Calcium rich food. Like, I can't tell you how important calcium is. Most of you will suffer from osteoporosis. It's not in our hands, guys. So yes, of course, your lifestyle matters, but sometimes it's heredity also. So please have calcium rich foods. Vegetarian sources are dairy products, milk, cheese, yogurt. Yeah, I know your children also will tell you about that. Fortified plant-based. But how many of us will actually make sure we're eating all of this? That's important. We all know most of these things, but be accountable. Make sure oh, my energies are slumping. What's happening? So do those tests, see where you're lacking, and otherwise also try to include these things. Non-vegetarian sources are canned fish with bones, sardines and salmons. Oh, none of us like them. I don't know if any of you do, but I generally don't like sardines. But sardines are packed with vitamins and minerals and calcium, especially if you have them with bones. Vitamin D rich foods, like we said, like how in Dubai especially we have low levels of vitamin D. So vitamin D are fortified dairy products. Like now if you go in the shelves, then it says it's fortified with vitamin D, so it will help you. Fortified plant-based milk for people who are suffering with lactose intolerances and things like that. They go for almond milk and oat milk and things like that. Mushrooms, believe me, I love mushrooms. They are so good in reducing your anxiety, helping you feel calm, and of course it's rich in vitamin D. So most of us, like I said, are deficient in it. And cod liver oil and egg yolks. So try to eat your egg as a whole, because egg white has collagen and egg yolk has vitamin D, vitamin K. It's again a superfood unless you have high cholesterol levels, because then you have to watch your eggs. But I still eat about 2 eggs every 3 days. The role of balanced meal. So in order for us to, lose fat. Having a balanced meal is very, very important. So a balanced meal includes proteins, fiber, healthy fats, and complex carbs. So there is an example shown here. A bowl of quinoa. If you don't like quinoa, you can go for brown rice. You can go for, your ragi rotis, your bajra rotis, your jawar rotis, which is what I do. I'm not a big fan of quinoa. So you can have brown rice, and many options are there. And grilled salmon. Salmon, again, I'm not very fond of, but of course, it's very nutrient dense. Omega-3 fatty acids, you can get them through your walnuts and your flax seeds and other things. And of course, other forms of fishes that are fatty fishes. Avocado, I said it's my favorite. Olive oil. Please use olive oil as a good fat, but only doesn't have a high smoking point. So please use it as a dressing or for stir fries and things like that. Go for avocado oil if you want to do deep fries. But our desi ghee is best. So that brings me to the end of the presentation. And now I think Radiya can see if somebody has any questions. We'll answer their questions.
You can stop sharing it so that we can go to the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fatima, that was a lovely, informative session. We got to know so much in details about the different macronutrients and all. So I think now we can have an open discussion wherein the audience, the attendees, if they have any queries or doubts, they can just ask you.
Yeah. I'm trying to. Radiya, can you guide me how I can close this?
It's from your end only. Okay, I'll just stop sharing it from my side. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
So, guys.
Yes, everyone. Miss Fatima is all yours now. Any questions, we can just pour in.
Yeah, hi Fatima, this is Sudha here.
Okay.
Thank you
Well,
so much for
can I
this
see you?
wonderful session.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope it brought some awareness. My job
Yes,
is.
yes, absolutely, absolutely. So I just wanted to know, like you have mentioned about the oil, right? Olive oil or the other oil. How about like using it alternate days, or how do we use it, like switch? Because as you mentioned, like olive oil doesn't have a very high,
Smoking point.
yeah,
Yeah, we
cooking point.
have ghee, but desi ghee again is very high in calories and it's saturated fat. So peanut oil for us desis, but always combine it with other oils, like even your organic grass-fed butter is a good option. But these are saturated. Coconut oil is a very good option, but again, we have to be very careful with these because it has saturated fat, and especially if your cholesterol is over 200, be careful and observe some caution. Mixing it up, like, coconut oil, I said was high and thing, but it has, something like monochain triglycerides, which is very good. MCT oils are great for us, but again, with caution. So, for if you're deep frying during Ramadan and things like that, peanut oil and avocado oil, go for avocado
Yes.
oil. It has a high smoking point and has omega
Someone
3s.
is asking, what about mustard oil?
Yeah, actually, I was also about to ask
But
you
it
the
has
same,
some flavor in it. Yeah, but most Punjabis use mustard oil. It creates heat in the body also. Mustard is good, but then again, it can't be used in many flavorings. Like, it has its unique flavor. So I would go in for avocado oil or peanut oil, which have less smells in them.
Again,
Do you
someone
get
is asking,
avocado
what about
oil?
olive oil?
Yeah.
It's
Olive
only for
oil.
your olive oils for your stir fries, and
Yes.
for your it has a low smoking point. So stir fries basically, and also for your salads,
Dressing.
Salad
sprinkle
dressings, yes.
Yeah, and Fatima, even I think the oils depend on the regions also, right? The
Yeah.
coastal regions can have that mustard oil and
Yeah, most
vice versa.
Punjabis, use, and most Keralite use coconut, but they must be coconut oil is not very safe. It is safe, but not very because of the saturated fats. I'm also my favorite snack is I take coconut chunks and I keep popping it in my mouth, like whenever I feel very hungry. Healthy fats are satiating. So instead of thing, but again, like I said, it gives you,
Moderation is the key. Yes.
moderation is the key. Yeah. But instead, go for flax seeds, chia seeds, and things like that as snacks, like and nuts. They're also good. Healthy fats, but again, they're very dense in calories. We spoke about how dense calories,
Yes. Yes.
but here they're dense in calories and dense in nutrients. So this is a win-win, but for people who are managing their weights, for people who are struggling with their weights, don't go overboard with nuts and seeds and things like that. Yeah, we have any more
Yeah,
questions?
Hi, Miss
Miss
yeah,
Fatma.
Sugra is
How about,
having a question. Yes, Miss Sugra.
it's okay. Go ahead.
no, Subra, you can ask your question. I think she.
Yeah, yeah, Fatima, because you concluded with the nuts part. There's always this dilemma going whether we need to soak the nuts, like especially the
Yes.
walnuts, or
Yes.
we should have it like directly. Please throw some light on nuts, almonds, and walnuts, please.
Yeah, see, it's usually bio individuals. I can eat most nuts without having to soak, but there is something called as a phytic acid, in it. And people with even little digestive issues cannot handle them. They'll get gas and bloating and things like that. So always soak them, throw the water, and eat. If you are someone who doesn't have a easy digestion because of the phytic acid, even your chana, even your lentils like chana dal and rajma, your lobe, all of those have phytic acid in it, guys. All have to be soaked overnight, especially for people who are having issues. Put some hing in it when you're cooking also. But for nuts, of course, you soak it overnight, throw the water, and then peel it also because the skin, this was done so that to avoid, for their own safety, basically, to avoid other animals from eating them, like the plant's way of warding off, like they want to live longer, so they produce these harmful things so that they can keep the enemy away.
See, Miss Fatma,
Walnuts as
I'm
well.
Rania with you.
Sorry?
I just
Hello.
wanted to know about the walnuts. Even
Yeah,
walnuts we need to
even
soak?
walnuts. Yes, almonds
Okay,
especially, but even walnuts. Even though the
okay.
inside, the coverings are walnuts are protected. Even all almonds, if you see all that, but their skin has that. So that because most animals can crush it, right? So that's why the phytic acid is on the outer layer, and it has to be soaked to eliminate it, and it makes it easy for your digestion.
Oh,
Yeah, hi,
thank
Miss
you.
Fatma. I'm Rania here. To be honest, now
Yeah.
Ramadan is coming, right?
Okay.
And that is true that we will eat pakoras. It's no joke, but maybe
Uh,
once a week. So I
See,
just want to ask
actually,
you.
to tell you the truth, I'm extremely fond of pakoras also.
I
But
know all of
yeah,
us.
all Indians are, isn't it? Ramadan, everybody's sitting on the table. We all want to do it. But if you ask me through health point of view, again, if you're frying them at home, frying them in good oils, you can have two, three pakoras, but don't do it every day, my dear.
Of course.
But if you're
So,
getting
but
it from
which
a
oil
vendor
is safe?
outside who's reusing his oils and all that, you're just asking for trouble. There's no magic here. If you're going to eat pakoda for Ramadan, and if you're getting your pakodas from some vendors who just sell it for 2 dirhams or something, then you're in for trouble if
No,
you're
I
eating it every
prefer
day.
to make at home once a week. But which oil will be the safer to frying the
Avocado
pakora?
oil, peanut oil, use that. Coconut
Correct.
oil also you can use once a week, no problem. So,
Okay.
but
How
coconut
about
oil,
the desi ghee? How about the desi ghee if you fry the pakora?
Yeah, it has a good smoking point, but that much desi ghee, and then will you throw all that desi ghee out?
Yes. No, we can mix with the oil, I think. Oil and then desi ghee.
Yeah, you can mix and use. Yes, desi ghee is beautiful for your skin, for your hair. It has got something called butyrate, which is very good for your gut. Desi ghee is a blessing, but again, it's high in saturated fat, high in calories. It's very caloric dense, my dear. So mix it with other oils, and use
Thank
it.
you.
And avoid reusing the oil. So use smaller, your kadai should be small, and try and throw the oil after you use it. Try and throw it, but I know how difficult all that is.
Yes. Yes, Miss
And
Noma, you can go ahead with your question.
Don't have your pakoras immediately. First, start with your nice drink. Go soak your chia seeds and keep, okay? For your Ramadan, don't go for ruafza. Don't. It's very, very filled with sugar. Go for lemon juice, okay? Or apple cider vinegar. If you like the flavors, with some Himalayan pinch of salt. And dates, of course, will give you the fiber. They have rich in iron, rich in other vitamins. Don't go overboard. Again, if you're a diabetic, it's very high in sugar, but it will replenish your. Having 2 dates with one warm, semi-warm glass of soaked chia seeds with lemon juice is the best way to start. And after that, slowly, having some soup, lentil soups, your chicken soup, all that. Slow it down so that by the time
very
you
close, yeah.
like you can't eat more than 2. You get me?
Exactly. No, I do make soup every day before the means like iftar, fatur. We
Yeah,
eat
we
soup
make
and
one
then
compulsory one soup. It can be a chicken
compulsory one
soup,
soup,
lentil soup,
and then
some
pray and then eat.
exactly. That also is a very good idea. Finish your maghrib and then come back. And by the time like your senses are like, I want to eat everything on the table. I want those samosas. I want those bhajis. You won't be like that. Yeah, you won't be
Is
like
the
that.
soup is soup filling?
Absolutely filling. Absolutely filling.
It's very, I think, important to start with the
It's
soup.
very rich in your fiber. Depends on what you put in the soup. Don't go for liquid
Yes.
soups. Go and put some lentils in it.
Yeah.
Even South Indians must be
Veggies,
familiar with ash, right?
chicken
Put some
soup.
veggies in your ash. I don't know how many South Indians are here. We eat something called as ash, just make it fiber rich, make it protein rich, your soup, and the fiber will fill you and satiate you, definitely, 100%.
You can
Thank
put
you.
little
Yeah, this
peas
is a
and then
good
cut
thing.
vegetable and then make the soup.
Yeah, and then
And
in the
everything
end,
inside this
Sorry
thing,
to
yeah.
interrupt, but just the meeting will be ending in just another half a minute. So if we can rejoin with another link, we can join back in 5 minutes.
what
Sorry
time
for the
is it?
inconvenience.
Yeah, I
Just
can
join in for another 10 minutes. Just keep the session ready because then
putting in cucumbers, flavoring it with cucumbers, with pudina drinks, and you don't have to make them sweet. If you do, please try and use stevia. It's one of the best sweeteners. Don't go for artificial sweeteners. Go for monk fruit. There's another sweetener which is also from a natural fruit. So monk fruit or stevia, and keep your calories also low. And chanch is one of the best. Like you can put in some jeera, some pepper, and some salt, and have it. Gets you cooling your body and refreshes you. There's protein in it, and one of my favorite would be chach. Like that's what is a chanch, right? Your buttermilk, yeah. And then of course your pudina drink with lemonade, and you can. What I do is put some cucumbers and some pudina and some lemon and let it soak. And then it's more flavoring and more easy to consume than plain boring water, right? Yeah.
And also, sorry, I wanted to know that how much water should an
8
individual intake?
glasses. It's very, very challenging to drink 8 glasses of water, but we need 8 glasses. So immediately after you open your fast, 1 glass, and even though it's going to interfere with your digestion, because half an hour before is what you're supposed to take. But we can't take the protocol because first and foremost, you need to hydrate your body. And you can also hydrate your body with fresh fruits like kalingra, the watermelon, oranges. These are also hydrating fruits, cucumbers. You don't really have to drink your glasses. These are they already hydrate you. So, but yeah, having at least 8 glasses of water will help you. But if you have to choose fruits, choose water-rich fruits. Okay, like watermelon and cucumbers and oranges. Yeah, melons. Rock melon is not so rich in water, but usually watermelon, one of the best fruits you can have to keep you hydrated. If you're tired of drinking water, अभी नहीं होता, अभी इतना ही time है, और पानी नहीं पिया जाता, then you can opt for these also.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. So should we close the meeting because I think nobody else has joined, and
Yeah, nobody.
Anybody
Anyone
else
has
has a
any
question?
query? No, I don't think anyone is having any query.
Okay. Thank you
There is
so much for
yeah.
everyone who joined, and thank you, Aalia Baji, for giving me this opportunity and to just bring in some awareness and to the ladies and helping them out. Thank
Yeah.
you, Radiya,
Really
for
very
coordinating, and thank you everyone for joining. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really a very awesome session, Fatima.
Yes.
And there is already one query in the group. So whenever you are free later on, you just have a
Yeah.
look and please respond to her in the group so everybody is aware about that.
Okay,
And
great. Do that. Yeah.
really,
I'll-
really grateful for you to give in your precious time and bringing
I'm
in
also very
a wealth
grateful.
of knowledge for the betterment of the health of our women folk. And I
Absolutely.
have a special thanks to Saman Baji also because she's always, ready to come in for the empowering, not just empowering women, only also for their health, wellness. She takes lots of good initiatives. She's
Looking forward to meet her. Look, I've heard so much from Aalia Baji about her. Maybe one day,
yeah,
inshallah.
she is, mashallah. So she always, joins in.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, Saman Baji. Heard a lot about you from Aalia Baji, so maybe soon.
Aalia Baji herself is so good. She appreciates me a
Yeah.
lot. But she is also a gem.
Thank you so much, Saman Baji. And my backbone, I would say Radiya. She's always there for all the flyers and what goes on for the social media handling and promoting.
And the quiz was
My pleasure.
amazing. The
Thank you
audience
so much.
engaged. And
Yeah.
the quiz was so engaging. It was so nice, so much fun, like something new for a webinar. It's really nice. Very well thought of, Rabia. So
And
shall I take your leave? Shall I
yes,
take your
yes,
leave?
thank you so much.
But
Thank you.
really, I appreciate it was a very informative. We were glued for 2.5, I think 2 hours.
Yeah.
More than 2 hours.
We glued for 2
You
hours.
know, something
It was-
similar happened when I did another live on Instagram. People wanted a second episode. Inshallah, we'll arrange something later on. Yeah.
Please be connected with Fun Hunters and for us, and keep doing more sessions. In Ramadan also we can do. In Ramadan also we can keep.
Yeah,
we
inshallah.
should, Saman Baji, keep one specially pertaining to nutrition during Ramadan,
Yeah,
inshallah. And inshallah we'll plan in person also. Not only on the Zoom.
In Ramadan, I want people to really come out in person. That's one period of complete reflection for me. I've even quit the gym. So it's the time I go very close spiritually. So stepping out will not be a possibility in Ramadan. So please forgive me for that.
After Ramadan.
100%. But if you want a session during Ramadan, let another 15 days roll.
Online, it will be in Ramadan. But
days
in
roll
person
and
after Ramadan.
Yeah, 15 days after Ramadan has rolled, we can have another
Ramadan
session.
we can do if we
in mid Ramadan.
Yeah.
And this after Zohar, Asif, the time will be the best time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Inshallah.
sorry. Inshallah. But that will be too close to my kitchen, like going and doing all the work. We'll see.
It's fine. You have 3 speakers. You
Maybe
have
you
3,
take
4
an after
inches.
nap or something. I don't know, because let's not move it too close to, iftar time, because right now I don't have a maid, and right now I'm the main cook in the house. I had a maid going to India.
Before Asr, before Asr time, because after Asr ladies go to kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. That's
For
what
the
I'm trying to say.
preparation. So we
Yeah.
will
So
finish
we
off
need at
long
least an
before
hour,
Asr.
right? Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
need an hour. So
One
Inshallah.
recommendation is 11 to 12:30 is also good time.
No, 11
That
is
means,
still ladies, see, I sleep after Fajr. So 11 will be tough, but between 1 and 3 is okay.
yeah.
After Salah of Zohar ke baad aap 1 se 3 aram. That is the best time.
Inshallah,
Fine.
yes, we can coordinate and
daytime is better for me,
Do
because
you
in the
want to
middle
get
of the
picture?
night.
Do you want to click a picture? Everyone
Why
should
not?
open the window.
Yeah, but
it
if you
comes
like,
on video, so that would really be
we
good.
took a picture, but there must be a recording of the session, right,
I
Radiya?
have a recording, I have
I think
pictures
someone
also.
was recording.
Also, okay.
But we can
So
take a
request
group
everyone
picture
to
as
open the
well,
window.
Fatima.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can take a picture, no issues.
requesting
But
everyone to come on
first,
video.
everyone should open the window.
Yeah. Sumaya and Zoom user.
Maybe.
Else is there? Hina, Aisha. Can you please? It's not going to be posted on social media as though, so no worries.
But in the group, we can put. In the group,
Yeah,
I
in
can.
the group where we are ladies all together, not with men.
It's on the.
What about the recording? I think, can I post Radiya on YouTube or
Yeah,
thing?
you can.
Yeah,
I'll
because
share the recording,
how it even
inshallah.
Lubna also
Okay,
is
no problem. See, we can take a click of the grid also, because name is under coming
yeah,
down.
we can. If some ladies have objection, none of them were on the camera.
Just the name is coming down.
All of them has come now.
I have also opened my
Nice to see.
Radiya, you can click here.
Yes.
Yes. And then post on the social media, on my group also.
Yes. Thank you so much. I'll share
Thank
in the
you.
group.
Done?
Thank you.
Done?
Thank
And
you.
if
Done,
you
done.
have any upcoming,
Take
group
leave now.
sessions and all, please update it. So
Yeah.
when they can join from,
So, okay. Now I'm hungry also.
Thank you.
It's my lunch time. Okay, signing off. Inshallah, we'll be in touch. Okay.
Inshallah. Allah
Okay,
Hafiz.
Allah. Okay, Allah. Allah Hafiz.